Hey everyone, today we've pulled a card from the Crystal Mandala Oracle by Alana Fairchild. I'll go ahead and read the guidance and then I will timestamp the healing at the end. Sip of water. We have card number 48, which breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3. Goddess Freya in Amber, the Untamed. Crystal Goddesses 888. We bring you the empowerment of the untamed. To be untamed is to be true to oneself and without condition. It is freedom, but it is not always easy. There are many belief systems, some of which are considered to be essential and beyond question to mainstream human society, which would mark an untamed spirit as a dangerous and suspicious creature, even though that untamed spirit serves unconditional love. Yet to be untamed is the only way to discover who you are and live your divine destiny. Behind the clothing, the social masks, and the stories you tell yourself, or that others tell you, there is a beautiful, wild, divine creature that wants out. Uncage that divinity and watch your wild beauty emerge as you and your world transform through raw grace. One of the most exciting, terrifying, liberating, and to those who live in fear, threatening thresholds you'll go through on the spiritual path is to unplug from mass conditioning. In the same way you may imagine a cult member having to deprogram their mind as they exit the cult and rejoin normal society. There will be a point on the spiritual path where you realize that normal society is actually trapped in a cult-like mindset of its own, and the freedom-loving divine rebel in you will want out. You can have your freedom, but you'll need courage. You'll go through loss. Admittedly, it's loss of what would ultimately suffocate your soul, but that might include people or places or things to which you have become attached. You may know it is the right thing to do to move on, yet you will need to grieve the loss. You'll spend some time in between worlds where you'll feel not quite in the past and not quite in the new life. You may have some travel companions for your transitional journey, but they won't necessarily feel like family. In fact, you may feel spiritually orphaned, lost, and alone. The home you have left wasn't right for you, but now you are homeless, and that doesn't seem to be right either. Fortunately, if you are brave enough to keep going, you will find the place where you belong. Put simply, you don't give up until you find it. When a wild animal has been wounded, it keeps on the move until it can find a safe place to rest and recover. Your instincts will guide you to do the same as you heal the wounds inflicted upon your body and mind by fear-based societal conditioning. You will eventually be strong enough to free yourself from the conditioning and belief systems that once hampered your heart and diminished your dreams. In due course, the deprogramming will shift to reprogramming. Instead of just fighting against what has been drummed in your body and mind through fear, you'll begin to feel free. You will start to embrace new ideas, more loving realities, and put those new beliefs to the test. In time, you will find not only a way to live that feels authentic to your wild divine nature, but connections with other souls who have gone through their own unplugging process, and with whom you will share your great love affair with life. This oracle brings you guidance. Do not allow fear-based reality to temper your spirit, tame your heart, or dull your dreams. There are so many people who will tell you no, call you crazy, and say you're living in a dream world. That is what they need you to believe, because your increasing aliveness is too much for them as yet. They aren't ready for it. What they say and believe is about them, not you or reality. Part of your unplugging process necessarily involves reclaiming the power that you have given to any other person to hold an opinion that means more to you than the truths of your own heart. Also know that part of the conditioning and the lies that exist within mainstream culture is that life within that system is safer and easier. This is completely untrue. When you learn to live wild and true, you'll see that it's so much easier for the universe to assist, uplift, inspire, and support you when you aren't cowering in fear, trying to prevent life from reaching you. If you feel you or your life is out of control, or feel you want to change, but everyone thinks you are crazy, believe in yourself. Know that your wild spirit is being given an empowerment from the universal goddess of life to become untamed. For the healing, feel free to close your eyes or focus on the mandala ahead. Take a few breaths in and out, whatever feels comfortable to you. To integrate this guidance, you may like to say this invocation audibly, verbally, or in your mind's ear now. I call upon the crystal angel of amber and goddess Freya who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing empowerment of the untamed. May I drop the cages, constraints, and conditions that breed fear and forgetfulness of my true nature. May I open to the untamed wild divinity in me that allows my life to happen in an effortless harmony with the universe. Through my own free will, so be it.